Welcome to Late Nights with the. We're your hosts, Jeff and
Leah,
this is
the
Boost
Boost Podcast.
For tonight's episode, we're going to talk about the power of manifestation. What is the power of manifestation?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, based on definition, the power of manifestation is the idea that you can bring your desires and goals into reality through focused thought, intention, and belief. It's based on the principle that your thoughts and emotions can influence the physical world. Visualization, clearly imagining your goals and the steps to achieve them. Positive thinking, maintaining a positive mindset to attract positive outcomes. Affirmations, repeating positive statements to reinforce your goals and beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
And then the action is taking concrete steps towards your goals while staying open to opportunities. And that's like basically uh, the definition from the internet.
Yeah.
But
So,
for you, what is the power of manifestation?
well, for me, the power of manifestation is you're claiming it to the universe that this will happen.
So it's similar concept wherein you're trying to influence the physical world
Mm-hmm.
through thinking positive thinking and like thinking over and over that it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like law of attraction,
Yeah.
attracting the universe in your favor. That's what power of manifestation is. And it's somehow related to faith and prayer. So, prayer is also a form of manifestation where you express your desires and intentions when you pray, and you and your faith will be like a form of positive thinking, knowing that your prayers will be answered. So
Yeah.
that's how you can relate it to faith. But let's for tonight, let's discuss how we're able to apply it in our lives.
I think it's more of trying to vision what we want things to happen. Like for example, regularly we do or annually we come up with a list of
Goals.
goals that we have set for the year. So the start of 2025 or the end of 2024, we prepared what are our goals, small or big, for the next year,
Yes.
right?
And I think we've been doing that for I forgot when we started doing it, but I remember we were
20,
in
is it
we were still in
2021?
we were still in the UAE, and what we usually do is we list down our goals for the year. Like example, traveling to
Going to
this
a specific
place,
place, yeah.
yes, and then saving this amount of money, um, having this weight loss goal. So those are just examples, but at the end of the year, what we usually do is we cross out which of these goals that we've manifested came true.
And it's not just plain thinking, law of attraction, putting down your goals. It's also one trying to think of ways to achieve the goal,
Yeah.
and two, you will have to trust that it happen. You have to be. You have to also be open that there's a possibility that it won't happen in that year, and I think that's what we call a test of faith. So moving on and on, if this is really what you want, year over year, you get to have that as a plan, like Johan.
Yes.
It wasn't like a one and done. After 1 year of having that plan, we didn't get Johan immediately. We had to undergo series of tests, I would believe, and it was a test of faith as well. So it's a combination, but the law of attraction and your faith should come together when you really have to influence your thinking that it's gonna happen.
You know, I wasn't really thinking that what we were doing before was manifestation. I remember we were just talking about it with Ate Jean. She attended a training or a symposium about manifestation, and I said, how do you do that? But little did we know that we have been doing it, because I remember,
Unconsciously.
yeah, unconscious, because I remember when I was in college, whenever I wish for something or whenever I want something to happen, what I usually do is I put it in a paper. I say, thank you, Lord, that this will happen. It's like you're thanking the Lord in advance that your wish has come true. And I put it inside a Bible, and so far it has come true. If you would check our small Old Testament Bible, it consists of a lot of wishes that came true over the years.
It's more of you having the faith that it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
And I think the Bible thing is just a representation of your faith that through the that action you will attract and it will happen.
yeah. And I also remember Mommy Lisa, she said um, she would print, the way she's doing manifestation is she would print out photos of what she wants to
Vision
achieve.
board.
It's like a vision board. So she would print out a picture of a baby or a picture of a car, a picture of a house, and put it on her desk, like for us a vision board for her to like manifest or attract that
It's
for that thing to happen.
yeah. I think it's more also it adds up to your motivation to do things
Hmm.
that will help you achieve your goals.
Yeah, and I also remember that when we were still in the UAE, after I quit my first job, I told you that if ever I'm going to work
Yeah,
again, it would be
in your
in your
company
company. But that was in 2017 that I told you that. But it didn't happen right away. It happened how
during
many years
COVID.
after? 18, 19,
Four,
20, 30. 4 years
4
after it
years.
happened. So it's like you're telling the universe that this is what you're going to do, this is what you want to happen, but it doesn't mean that it will happen within that year. Sometimes it takes time.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's God's perfect timing.
it's also because if it's given to you, you wouldn't value that gift. So I think the longer it takes for you to receive what you want, the
You
more,
appreciate it.
yeah, appreciate it, the more you value it, regardless what it is.
Yeah. And another instance that I've manifested, this is a work thing. So when we came here in Canada, I told myself that I will really work for
A certain
a
institution.
certain company, and it happened last year. And we were not even expecting that, right?
We were just trying to randomly apply,
Mm-hmm. And
aggressively apply to that company, whatever is applicable to your position.
yeah, and I remember during my interview, I told them the panel that I actually manifested this job, and they were actually laughing that knowing that, and I think it helped.
Probably we don't know
Uh,
what they're thinking.
yeah, and another time that we manifested was, of course, getting pregnant. It
That
was
was the biggest thing.
um in 2023. we didn't know that we'll get pregnant that year, right? Was it 20, no, 2022.
Two.
Yeah, and
23 was, yeah.
yeah, we didn't know that we'll get pregnant at that time. But when we were booking our trip for Europe,
Yeah.
I was counting the days. I was like imagining myself that
You'll be in
when we're in
Paris.
Paris, we'll be taking a photo of the two of us with an ultrasound,
Yeah.
and it came true.
Yes.
So
Indeed.
yeah, I also have an office mate that the way she manifests is through social media. She would like post, let's say, she would post like a currency of a country, and then she would see in a caption that the next time that I'll be going out of the country, I will be in this, let's say the currency is Canada. I will be in Canada. And after a few years, it came true. And she would always like share it on social media that she manifested this years ago and it came true. So there's a lot of ways really to manifest. It depends upon you, but yeah.
Whichever is you're comfortable with,
Mm-mm.
but the key there would always be prayer, faith, and motivation.
Yeah. Think positive that it will happen. Whatever you have manifested will happen. It might not happen right away, but it will happen in God's perfect time.
So I think to all who's listening to us,
Mhm.
we encourage everyone, try it. If you really want something, think positively, think of ways to reach your goal. Of course, pray and have faith that it will happen. Or what if it's not really what you expected or wanted, I'm pretty much sure there's always a redirection, that there would be something for you better,
Then what do you
a better
have?
plan given to you by God.
And I guess
I think that's
all we have to
we have to
share
share.
is keep on believing
Have faith,
and attracting the universe with
whatever your
whatever you
plans
want.
are. Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.